Hey guys, in today's video I want to talk to you about why entrepreneurs feel overwhelmed or drained or tired as they're scaling up their business. And so growing your business takes a tremendous amount of energy. We all know that we need energy in order to facilitate the growth of the business, but a lot of time what ends up happening is we focus on tasks that we hate and it drains our energy. So successful business owners spend their time doing what they're best at and they delegate the rest. So let me walk you through an exercise that I use with my clients. It's called the love and loathe exercise, and you can apply it in your business, you can apply it in your personal life. It works equally well, and you will see there's a tremendous amount of value in taking the time to do this both for yourself and your leadership team so that everyone could feel more energy. So think through the business activities that you do on a daily, on a weekly, on a monthly basis. Some of those tasks energize you, some of those tasks you feel neutral about, and some of those tasks drain you. Just thinking about them is probably mentally straining for you. So what I want you to do is sort those daily activities after you put them on a piece of paper into 3 categories: love it, like it or live with it, and loathe it. And so we're really sorting it into these 3. So love it are the tasks that energize you. They motivate you. You're excited to do them, and they're going to be really easy for you to pick out from this list. Then the ones in the middle, the activities that you don't mind doing or that you can improve on, but really you feel overall neutral around them. And then there are the ones that you loathe. You actively picture them and they're draining your energy. They're likely the ones you procrastinate on and you probably hate doing and or are not that great at doing them. But as an entrepreneur, you've been doing them. But you need to identify those because those are the key ones. So entrepreneurs are typically good at a lot of things, which is helpful during the startup phase because we got to wear a lot of hats in the business. But what ends up happening as entrepreneurs take on growth, they take on all sorts of things, but they never stop and think about what they should stop doing or delegate out or hand off to other people on the team. And so it starts to become, as the business grows, we take on more and more and more. And that's where that feeling of tiredness and overwhelm comes from. So we need to ask ourselves, what am I uniquely qualified to do in the business? What is the highest and best use of the time? And what energizes me? When we think of those as 3 circles that overlap a Venn diagram, where these 3 intersect, that's where you want to spend your time. That's what's going to energize you and offer the highest and best use of your time in your business as it's scaling up. And so that's really the point of the exercise. So in the love and loathe worksheet, we're going to look at those 3 columns and we're going to focus in on that loathe category. And we're going to ask ourselves, what can we stop doing? Because very often we haven't thought about, do we need to continue to do this? As the business grows, there are a lot of activities that you don't need to do anymore, but you haven't taken the time to think about it. And so they're still being done. So when you look at that, ask yourself, does it really need to still be done? Or can we just stop doing that? Is it really integral to the value proposition of our business? And you'll find some of the stuff you can just stop. Other stuff is important, but you're not the person to do it anymore. The business has gotten to the point where you can hand that off. Either delegate it to a team member or outsource it to somebody else. And so don't waste your newfound time. Once you figure out who you're going to either stop doing or delegate it to somebody else, take that time and invest it in the things that you love. Again, you really want to focus on the things that give you energy and are the highest and best use of time that you're uniquely qualified to do in your business. And so when you make more time for the things that you love in the business, you're automatically going to have more energy because you're spending your time on the things that you love and you're creating more value doing it. You'll see your free time is going to increase because it's kind of like a cycle or a loop. You'll do it and 2 months later, you'll do it again. And you're just constantly improving the amount of time that you're investing in those things that are highest and best use, that energize you and that you're uniquely qualified to do. So bonus points if you find somebody in the organization to delegate the task, that it's what they love to do. Because now you're just creating a situation where your business is taking advantage of those unique abilities, as Dan Sullivan would call it. So if you're feeling overwhelmed by your business, this is a great exercise to do, both for yourself and for your leadership team. By redistributing those tasks correctly, you're going to power up your whole team. So click the link below. Somewhere on this page, there is the Love and Loathe exercise worksheet. I'll make it available to you. You can download it. And if you want to schedule a time to discuss optimizing your team's priorities for growth, I'd be happy to do that. Just click the link on this page and I'll see you in the next video.